Welcome back, Kevin's Mobile Repair. 2013 Kia Optima. We are doing a window motor regulator assembly. So the motor on this can be done separately. This is the regulator assembly. You can likely get just the regulator without the plastic. I've seen it a couple times, but this current option for this one was not available, so it came as the whole assembly, which is awesome because they have these things riveted in. So unless you have a rivet gun, you will not be able to put the new one in. But anyways, this is what the broken one looks like. The plastic gear went bye-bye somewhere. Here's the other part of the cable. Basically, customer said he wanted a motor put in, and said I can hear the motor, but the window itself doesn't go up and down, which is usually going to be a blown out regulator like this, where it's messed up on the coil side, wrapped itself, and just boom, they just decide to destroy themselves right where the motor's turning, right here. But so we are going to do a step-by-step on this. This is going to be in reverse order, since I've already got this thing apart. Like I said, the regulator is already attached to this, so we're going to put this assembly in like yay, and you're going to have 10mm bolts go all around it, and then I will show you how to get the window itself in and out. There is your set screw there. This one's going to come all the way out. This one over here does not. This one's going to be a clamping style. This one's going to go through the piece right here on the glass. Glass itself is real easy to come out. Nothing else needs to come out with it, just the regulator side. So I'm going to get this part installed, and then we will continue. All right, assembly is installed. Like I said, just 10s all around here. The only thing you'll have is this little harness that's going to go into this boot here. It comes up along this little trough. There's going to be push pins, so to speak, to hold the harness in place to this regulator assembly. And then there's going to be two connectors right here which pull out through this hole right here. This will also need to be transferred from the old one to the new one. So just like yay, this little rubber grommet just gets pushed in place, and same thing with the pieces for the handle. Just a little rubber boot right here. This will collapse in. Cables and stuff can be slid out. I also do take out the speaker right here, so we can gain access to one bolt. So now we're going to remove this. This one's already in a clamping position, and then we will slide the glass. A little trough here and a little trough here. So you just start in one end, line it up, slap into the other, and then slide it down, and it will sit itself in the driver's side front half, or sorry, the passenger side front half right here. And then this right here will just get lined up right here. It's also got a little hook right here, so you'll know it's in place. And then tighten the 10 here, tighten the 10 here, and then the glass is now secured to the regulator itself. So I'm going to get that part in and continue after that. All right, got the glass back in, got all the harnesses hooked back up. In here, that goes to the speaker. This is going to go to our window switch. We're going to test everything out real quick. So it just sits in there like you see the little black tab piece right there, just kind of rests right on top of the regulator piece. So that's how you know you have it. You'll be able to see the gold shiny piece of the threaded material that the 10mm goes into. Just make sure you don't drop it, because if you do, you're going to be fishing it out. Either a long magnet from there all the way down, or taking this whole assembly back out. So don't drop that 10. Motors back in, and they are T20s or 25s. I can't remember what this one is, but they are right there. And you can actually replace the motor without having to replace the whole assembly, because the motor is right here up front, and it just pops off. And in fact, nothing else would have to come off except for just the motor and that connector. But did not happen in this case. So we're using the old motor. Nothing wrong with that. Splines are good. The new splines on the regulator match up, so everything is good. So let me get this other piece right here put back, and the door panel hooked back up, and I'm going to test out the window real quick, and then we're going to put the door panel back on, and I'll show you how that piece goes. Window works perfectly fine. Everything's going back together. I'll show you a little. So for the door handle piece, there's a little tab right here that you can use either a pick or a screwdriver and clip it, and then this whole assembly just comes right out. You can see it. Little tab right here, and then on the other side is another tab where it just slides into place, and then click click. Real simple. I like this design. Makes things a whole lot easier. So as far as going everything back together, they are just push pins. So you'll use a tool like yay, or a flathead screwdriver, that's fine too. There are 2 screw locations, one on the door handle and one on the door handle up here. And then this little piece right here, all it does is just pop in place. Also, the weather stripping will just slip itself back on like yay. But that is everything. Any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know.